Hi folks, how are you? Welcome to Miss Prada's Palace of Pondering. Please proceed. So we have a large collection of picture books that spans this entire wall. And as you see, we also have our pumpkin character contest going on. So it's very, very busy here in the library. Here at this section of the library, we have our fiction section for our older students. Any student from grade 2 through grade 6 is more than welcome to use our fiction resources. We have a large collection of wonderful fiction books. So my friends, here in this section, we have our non-fiction section. We have one of the largest in the district, which we've been working at increasing for the last 4 years since I became the librarian here. So this is probably the most utilized section in my library for our students from kindergarten through 6th grade, and it's an integral part of our staff here. They come for resources all day long. Alright, so here I usually gather my classes to read a story for them. Students from grades K through 6th grade enjoy when I read either poetry or any particular book or discuss a topic that we are seeing in our class. It's definitely one of our favorite places in the library. Something new that we're trying here in the library is our flexible seating, where students really become the owners of their learning style. We have little nooks in all over the library. We also have our book boats, and to this area here, we have almost like a little living room set up to see if kids want to sit down and talk about whatever literature that they might be experiencing right now. Don't be surprised, folks, if you see one of my little students coming and popping out of their castle with their favorite reads. It's one of the favorite parts of the library. So this section of my library, we have some tables set up for our students. We do a lot of different challenges here. For example, this week with the 1st grade, we are actually growing carrots. It's support material for a book by Mr. Aaron Reynolds called Creepy Carrots. It's a fantastic lesson, and I can't wait till the students see next week when their little carrots grow into gigantic creepy carrots. So boys and girls, when I decided this space at the beginning of the school year, there was nothing here. It was actually my students who created the space. They told me where they wanted their tables. They told me where they wanted the living room set up. They told me where they wanted their classrooms. That's all part of my pedagogy with having the student be the exemplary person in their own learning. So one of the ongoing ELA projects that I have here actually started as a little joke. I wanted to have the kids come in and be very, very funny. So we created a caption contest. Students from grade K through 6 come into the library, look at the picture every week, create a caption, and at the end of the week, we choose a winner, and they actually win a book. So one of the things I love about being here at Public School number 2, and what my students love the most, is the animals. We have a lot of live little mascots who live in the library. This, for example, his name is Shakespeare. The kids come in and they check on him. They also do research on how his temperature should be, what he eats. The kids really do love interacting with all of the animals here at the library. So aside from the animals that are housed here in the library, during the course of the year, I do collect antiques so the kids can come and experiment. It's very much something that they can touch and interact with. This, for example, is a very, very old accountant machine. It's an adding machine, so the kids can feel free to touch and play with and really do just experiment with all of the typewriters and photography instruments that I have here. Alrighty folks, so I want to discuss my rules a little bit. So rules number 1, we want everybody to be safe. This space has a lot of items in it, so I want everybody's safety first. That's our priority. Students, when you need to check out a book, you're more than welcome to come to the library at any time. I am here from 8 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon to help you. If you need to borrow more than one book at a time, that is okay. I know you need supporting materials for homework that you might need. So a couple of other rules here in the library is when I am reading, I do not like to be interrupted unless you are hurt or very ill. Please interrupt me. If there is a flood in the office, in the library, please interrupt me. If there is a fire, please interrupt interrupt me. If a puppy or a kitten comes into our classroom, you have to definitely interrupt me. If I win the lottery, please interrupt me. If you're bringing me coffee, which is my favorite thing aside from books, you can interrupt me. And if Ryan Gosling comes to the library, definitely interrupting because I'm grabbing my pocketbook and I am running out the door. Alrighty, boys and girls, so you're ready to check out a book. I know you're very excited. First, you're going to bring me your book. I'm going to ask you what class you're in. I'm going to scan your personal barcode, and then I'm going to scan your book. And that is it. Then you take home your book, your library book, and you read it and you bring it back whenever you're done. Doesn't matter if it's 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 minutes.